Well, it appears the Escape the Night movie is on the horizon. I feel like this has been said like 3 times already, but it might actually be true this time. And after staying pretty silent about the project for the most part, I figured I'd make a quick video on my current thoughts about the movie before it releases. Do I have high hopes for the movie? No, not at all. Am I still gonna watch it? Well, of course I am. And I'll most likely record my reaction to it for a video. But a lot of things about this movie have rubbed me the wrong way time and time again. And it seemed like every time I couldn't have lower hopes, with each update, my hopes just got lower. Why do you say that, Turtle? You may be asking, to which I say, let me go down my list. The Escape the Night movie challenge. This was the first red flag. And no, this isn't just me being salty that Tyler didn't win that video. But that is a big part of it. Tyler is the only survivor to appear in that video and was the most obvious choice. When Joey asked him and Ro to pitch their argument, he brought up the possibility of a villain arc. I was frothing at the mouth, and Ro just went like, pretty please, can I, guys? It would be so fun. And they gave it to Ro. My roommate can confirm I was very vocal about how that made me feel. And him not winning aside, like I said, Tyler was the only survivor in that video. Everyone else in the video had already died. Some multiple times. The whole thing with season 4 was that if you died there, that was it. You were gone for good. Only for the movie to be like, just kidding, guys. We were just kidding. Details of the movie constantly changing. I know this happens while working on any large-scale project, but it still annoyed me. Joey saying they would make a full-length movie if the goal was hit, only for him to say it would still only be 20 minutes, then upping it back to an hour again. Teasing new cast members to only have one new person appear, having everyone else be from a past season, even if they died already. This is sounding oddly familiar, and it's not a good thing. Joey said the movie was disconnected from the previous seasons, but also brought back old cast members, and later said it would wrap the story of those previous seasons up. Which is it? The time period of the movie changing from the initial campaign after it already ended, the whole thing was just so messy. There was also the possibility that there would be no more confessionals and the addition of a script. And this made me really upset. Without confessionals and with a script, ETN loses the majority of what made it so special. Apparently though, both of these things have been changed back to the show's original format. I'm really glad the community peer pressured Joey into changing that back. Good job, guys. The director had to leave the movie. This is just generally never a good sign when working on a project. This new director might be fine, but I guess we'll have to see. Joey's saying the project will have Dead by Daylight vibes. This is not me saying Dead by Daylight is a bad game. All I'm saying is I'm not sure how interesting it's gonna be to watch. Just having everyone get captured, then freed, then caught again, then freed. I'm just worried it's gonna get repetitive and boring. But then again, that's what a lot of season 2 episode 4 was, and that was one of the best ETN episodes of all time, in my humble opinion. So it could very well go either way. We'll just have to see. Alex confirmed he is not in the movie. Neither members of Tylex are in this movie, so honestly, what is the point? Okay. The set conditions. We've all seen the drama that's gone down between whoever is involved at this point. I didn't keep up with it after a while because honestly, it just got exhausting. What Tana went through on set, exaggerated or otherwise, should never have happened. And Joey's response to her sharing her story was disgusting and unprofessional. And apparently, Tana was not the only cast member who felt unsafe on set. Multiple cast members stated that they did not feel comfortable during the filming. The budget was there, but the safety was not. And that should always be a first priority. Especially when filming something like Escape the Night, where it's possible situations can become tense and possibly dangerous. I know eventually they talked about the whole thing offline, but it was just so rough. The way these issues were handled by all parties involved could have gone better, and we watched the consequences play out in real time. It made me feel really gross and didn't make me want to support the project in any way, which was part of the reason I stayed really quiet about it till now. But with all this negative, is there anything I'm looking forward to? Yes. Not a lot though. Quick warning, I'm going to be talking about a cast member for the movie for the remainder of this video that hasn't been directly confirmed and mentioned by Joey. So if you want to go into the movie totally spoiler free, you can skip to this time on screen where I give my final thoughts. I'll give you a second to do that now. Are they gone? Okay, anyway, Manny is gonna be in the movie. It's pretty much been confirmed at this point, from his outfit in the thumbnail to him liking comments about him being in the movie. And I am just so happy. Manny is one of my favorite cast members, not just from season 3, but the whole show. And I always thought he needed some more love, so I'm thrilled we're gonna see him again. I know it messes with the lore of him already being dead, but at this point, the whole freaking movie messes with the lore, so at least we got to see Manny out of it. Just keep him safe, please. Another thing I'm excited about, Daniel not being involved in this project. Not much to say, I just hate that guy, so I'm glad he doesn't have any part in making this movie. And then, super quick, the last thing I want to bring up, which I know the chances of this are so incredibly slim, but I just have to say it because of course I do. The possibility of Tyler showing up in the movie. Turtle, he lost the challenge video. You have to let it go. No, I will not let it go until it's confirmed 100% that he's not in it. I will hold out delusional hope as long as I can. This is how I got this far in life, guys. Trust the process. The only reason I think there's even a slim chance of him being involved in this is because Manny is going to be in the movie. And he was also in that win a spot for the movie video, which proves, stay with me here, guys, it proves that even though you didn't win the video, there is a chance of you still being in the movie. Now, granted, Manny is the only other person from this video besides Ro, who as of now has pretty much confirmed his involvement. And Joey actually confirmed Glozell isn't in the movie. But Tana was also in one of those cast videos, and she's in the movie, so I still have hope. And Joey saying multiple villains are involved? Joey, if you're watching this, just please make villain Tyler real. I've already sketched out ideas, like I need this so bad, but also please don't kill him because I would never recover. Just have him be a cool villain who is so broken by guilt that he goes insane and turns evil for a bit, and then heal him with the magic of friendship. That is all I ask. So, my final thoughts on the Escape the Night movie. Its development has been far from a clean journey from A to Z, and I do think the quality of the movie will suffer as a result of that, unfortunately. I don't think it's going to be anything incredible, but I don't think it's going to be the worst thing we've ever seen. It just has to beat out season 4, and that's not a high bar to cross, so. As for the future of Escape the Night after this project, honestly, who knows? I really just kind of want it to end. As much as I love this franchise, I fear that closing the book on the first 4 seasons may cause a bit of a disconnect from its original source material, and any content created past this point will be so far removed from the original, it won't feel like the same show anymore. As much as I don't like to agree with Trisha Paytas, I do think she was right in saying that Escape the Night needs to just have a graceful exit. Or just keep it going, but don't put TikTokers in it. I don't know, do what you want, Joey.